Yeah, man, people, welcome back, man. Welcome back to Nicardo Media House. I'm here again. Best up to the people, and salute. You understand? We're there for job. Another bombshell show, The Morning Insider. Yeah, The Morning Insider. Best up to everybody all over the world. You understand? Good day to everybody when you guys really watching this back on the replay. Remember, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's really important. Really appreciate it, people. Really important. You understand? But I mean, headlines for this video, headline for this show, The Morning Insider. Javon East found himself in hot water in Costa Rica with his former club Purple and White SAPRISSA, and also Damion Lowe, expect to be in the match day squad as reports coming out in Saudi Arabia as well, back on the grass, back from injury, and also a reggae boy player that really thirsty, really hungry for a new challenge, for a new club. The man himself, Hayden, seems like he found a new club. Seems like his time in the Northeast is coming to an end. Yeah, and it seems like he found himself a new club southeast of England. Stick around, more to come in the video right after. We'll be back in a jiffy. Damion Lowe, man, look, I think the last time Damion Lowe graced the pitch, it was in St. Louis in Missouri when he last international break of 2024. Damion Lowe finally back on the grass. You understand? Reports coming out in Saudi Arabia that look, Damion Lowe, find himself in the match day squad. Hopefully he can make the starting lineup. Looking forward for that again. Big game against Al Nassr. Will Cristiano Ronaldo feature for Al Nassr later? That game kicks off, I think, at noon Eastern time. Glad to see Damion Lowe is back in action again, man. Head of state representing. I think he's one of probably the only player soon to be established, the only established player for the reggae boy to be representing the reggae boy flag, the Jamaica flag in the Saudi Pro League. You understand? Everyone is flying out right now. DeMar seems like he's unhappy and ready to left the golf course. But again, man, Hayden, seems like reports coming out in England yesterday that Hayden is on the verge to sign up with Portsmouth. Yeah, a club with rich history, a club that have the ambition to go back up into the big time. Just got promoted from League One in the championship, fighting for their life. Hayden, man, whoa, it's really good to see the reports coming out that he's really poised with this, with this move. But Portsmouth is doing their best to fight off other championship club, but it seems like they will wrap up his signature in coming days. Looking forward to see if that can also confirm over the weekend and make it official. But it's good to see, Hayden, man, is on the verge of, signing up for a club. Reports coming out expect to be a 6 months loan. Hayden still have 18 months, 18 months left back on his contract with Newcastle. Wages, is still a problem with this deal. You understand? As Hayden is on around 50k a week. That's a lot of money. I don't think Portsmouth can cover all of that. As much as Portsmouth is a established, is a established club in the UK. Once was a Premier League team. Still have rich owners. Still have a good backing in terms of financially, but I don't think they can cover that 50k per week. I think it will up to Newcastle how much percent they're willing to pay, apart from, for Hayden to part ways with the club so he can sign up with the Pompies. But I mean, 1 year later, last year at this time, he signed up for QPR. He helped them, escape, relegation. Now Portsmouth is down there again. Another team is down there again that he expect to sign up with and to try to help them survive yet another championship season. He helped QPR, last campaign, and they did it. Now it's Portsmouth time if he sign up with the South East team in England. You understand? But it's good news, very good news for Steve McLaren. Good news for reggae boy fans out there that look, he finally seems like he will get a new club. Will get some minutes under his belt. He have like January, February, March, to get really match fit, really hit the ground running and ready for St. Vincent and ready for the 2 games coming up in the June window, which is the World Cup qualifiers, and also in July, the Gold Cup, big tournament, his first tournament, you know, for the reggaeboyz. So this is a man that is very pivotal, you know, to what we're going to do in the midfield. You know, I think he'll be the dynamic player in the midfield for us, and I think he will be the game changer for us in the midfield. You understand? Let's see in coming days, you know, I will be reporting as well whenever it's official, and drop that as well, and also drop Isaac Hayden exclusive interview if and when he sign up for the Pompies. But moving on to the bigger picture in this show, Javon Romario East, the former green and black, the former Portmore United player. You understand? My classmate, you know, former teammate, you know, it's not a good look. It's not a good look right now. It's not a good sign in Costa Rica. You know, the man that once used to represent the purple and white SAPRISSA. Yeah, you will, if you ask me, man, I think, you know, he's probably the biggest striker, you know, for the last couple of years in Costa Rican football. And if you ask me, look, this man have played over 100 games for SAPRISSA, you know, over the last couple of years. He still have 5 more months left back on the contract, but we will get there as well. But a man that have played over 100 games for SAPRISSA, a man that who have played over 200 games in Costa Rica top flight football, a man that who have scored so much goal, yeah, over 90 plus goal in his career for, you know, for all the clubs that he have played for in Costa Rica. A man that scored 40 plus goal, yeah, in over 100 appearance for SAPRISSA. This man is arguably one of the best striker in Central America. And the news that broke, yeah, Wednesday night, two big news broke in Costa Rica Wednesday night. Miguel Herrera news broke first, and then Javon Romario East news just hit that off the map. Yeah, because I've been monitoring this situation for the last couple of weeks, and I was advised, leave this story alone until something major happen. And this is the major headlines. This is a very technical, you know, situation, a story that is happening currently right now. It's trending in Costa Rica. You know, as I said, Javon Romario East is probably the biggest striker right now that, you know, played in the Costa Rica League. The man that got leading goal scorer in the last tournament, you know, the leading goal scorer for his club team. You know, and if you ask me, since he have signed for SAPRISSA, no one have ever scored more goal than Javon East. Yeah, so this guy is a name brand player. You know, again, you know, he did an interview with Jose QUESADA, you know, a journalist in Costa Rica. The interview was done in English, and, you know, I will drop, you know, a little bit on it. So all those video clips is courtesy of, you know, Jose QUESADA. You know, the link will be in the description. You know, you guys can go and watch the full video of part 1. But I mean, this guy have won 4 trophies, yeah, 4 league titles with SAPRISSA and 1 Super Copa with the club. So that's 5 medals he have won with the club. You know, so it's sad to see what is really going on with Javon, you know, Romario East, you know, a reggae boy player, you know, a player that used to score loads of goals in the JPL back home and local side. You know, I mean, what else can I say, man? You know, I really feel it. You know, I really feel it, man. You know, I don't remember what I was doing. I think I was doing something about to do a video when the story broke. And when the story broke Wednesday night, right after the, you know, the Los Ticos put it out on the headline that, look, Miguel Herrera is the new coach for Costa Rica. You know, I was like, what the hell? And then after Javon East, I'm like, whoa, so much stories breaking in Costa Rica at the same time. You know, but this have been happening for roughly close to a month now. You know, with Javon East in his contract as, you know, terminated by the club with 5 months left back on his contract, unpaid salaries. You know, sporting our technical director is telling him he's not going to get his full salary. He needs to take the club to court and see what will happen. You know, and a lot of stuff I've said, man. You know, but I mean, let's get into, you know, the interview. Let's get into the interview and what Javon East have to say. But first up, you know, they asked Javon East, what is going on with SAPRISSA? What is the issue with SAPRISSA. You know, what is really going on? And this is what Javon East have to say related to what is really going on, why SAPRISSA terminated his contract.
Well, to my understanding, well, maybe because of the last game where I missed the chances, where I have to take responsibility because those goals supposed to be counted because it's an important game.
Against Herediano.
Yes, maybe that's the reason. I don't know.
Juan Carlos Rojas, the SAPRISSA's president, told to the press that it was the time to turn the page on you. What do you think about it? Because you was the top scorer on SAPRISSA, the last champion, the last tournament.
No, you know, it's football. Wherever he said, it's football. Wherever they want to move on, you know, you have to accept what they come with at the moment. It's football. It's business. If you want to move on with my situation, get a next striker, whatever, that's their choice, and I accept it.
You know, but again, you hear what Romario East have to say, you know, message, you know, from the president. You know, Javon East made a tweet of this is modern day slavery. You know, he talk about, you know, his salary cut. They want him to take 50% cut, you know, in his 5 months left back, and Javon East is not having it. You know, he's willing to compromise, you know, so much things. Listen to what Javon East have to say around his tweet, what the president have put out. The president had even said, you know, this is not a black and white, you know, story. This is something that the club is dealing with internally, and they just made a decision not to bring back Javon East in the club. And Javon is going to tell you all on the first time meeting, you know, the top man for the club, you know, first time in a couple of years, you know, so the first time since he have signed with the club. You know, listen to it, what Javon East have to say again around what I have just said.
Yeah. I made that post because of a certain message I received.
Message you received?
Message I received.
From who?
Because from the sporting director.
Okay.
Which?
Sporting director is Sergio Gila.
Sporting director.
Okay.
From the club.
Okay, from the club.
I received a message, a disturbing message.
Okay.
Which I accept that I'm not part of the club anymore. I respect their decision. I never try to disrespect anyone or try to go against them. I accept the situation. But, you know, it's come down to the salary part where he tried to offer me 50% of my salary of 6 months.
For
5 months.
Until June.
Until
20? May, okay.
Until 5 months. And I tell him I'm not accepting that.
Okay, SAPRISSA, SAPRISSA, it's offering the split of your salary.
Of
50% off.
Yes, which I have the right.
Why? Because you failed the goals and you failed the chances against Herediano, against other teams that you play against them.
I don't know. I'm not going to jump to conclusion because I don't know. He just said they want to do that, but I told him, you fired me. I wasn't the one that asked to leave the club. It's not like I didn't want to sign a contract. It's just that the final details wasn't right, and I asked you to correct it. And you said, no, this is the last contract, and if you don't sign it, then you won't get any more. So, and I accept that. So I asked for my full salary for the last 5 months I have on my contract, which is right in my contract. So the sporting director mentioned, we're not going to give you no money. Take us to court. And he didn't say, I'm going to take the club to court. He said, take us to court.
To court.
So I said, it wasn't necessary. So I said, okay.
He dared to you that take the club to the court.
Yeah, I'm not going to pay you no money. If you don't accept the 50% we're giving you, take us to court, which I find disrespectful. So everybody say, oh, he's the bad guy, he's the problem.
Yeah.
But when you defend yourself, everybody paints you as a bad guy. Now the truth is coming out now. You understand? And if you stay here, you're not going to play and etc. etc. So I said, okay, I'm not going to waste your time. I want to play football, regardless. So give me 3.5. He came back with 2.5. So I said, no, you're very disrespectful. If I say give me 3.5 and I should get 5, and I doing a bargain and say 3.5, you should accept it because I'm doing a favor for the club. He didn't accept it. He come back with 1.5 and said that's what you have to take, which is demanding me to take. And I found that disrespectful. And I said, no, I'm not going to accept it. I need all of it then.
Okay, you are going to take SAPRISSA to the court?
He said that's the reason, that's the only way I can get my money. The court will decide whatever SAPRISSA will pay me. That's why I tweet that.
Okay, the modern slavery.
Yes.
Yeah, because they are cutting off your salary in a 50%.
Which they don't have the right to do.
Yeah, that is illegal, right?
Yes.
You have a lawyer that is...
yeah, I have a Spain lawyer.
Okay.
From Spain.
From Spain. And you are going to do something?
Yes, because I have to go to court.
They owe you money?
Yeah, I have a 5 month of salary.
Yeah.
So they have to pay it. But they said take them to court, so that's the only way they're going to pay. It's not fair enough because I have 5 months and I already offer them 3.5. I will take 3.5 in the office. That was a face-to-face talk. That's the only time I ever have a face-to-face talk with Sergio.
The only time that you was sit in front of Sergio Gila, that was time.
The first time.
The first time.
Since I'm in SAPRISSA.
Huh.
I found it disrespectful. If you can look at other players and speak to them respectfully, why nobody can speak to me respectfully and like, hey, this is a discussion between the contract situation. This is what we're offering you. They do the maths and the whatsoever, and we speak like two professional, professional player, professional board, everything. No, was via text message. This is that.
And did you speak? Or did you have a meeting with Juan Carlos Rojas after this?
I didn't have no meeting with nobody. I only one meeting. The first time I talked to Sergio is when I was leaving the stadium, and it wasn't like they called me to speak with me. I was going home and I was stopped by the coach.
Yeah.
With one of the players. I'm not going to call the player name. Like with one of the players, and told me you're not part of the team for the next tournament. I told myself, let me go speak to Sergio to see the situation. That's when I turned back. So you see the unprofessionalism right there. Because if you agreeing to get rid of me from the club, at least keep a meeting, Javon, this is a situation, respectfully, but I still keep it respectfully and still went to Sergio by myself and I speak with him. That's when I know everything. Okay. Nobody told me that I need a meeting to discuss certain things with you. No.
You know, so I mean, you can hear, you know, Javon East have said loads of stuff in terms of, you know, talking to Sergio, you know, the sporting director, you know, talking about, you know, Carlos Rojas, you know, the president, you know. So I don't know, man. You know, it's sad to see our players going through the situation. As again, Javon East is not a small minimal player. This player is arguably in the top 3 player or the top 3 striker in the last probably 4 or 5 years in Costa Rica. If you ask me, the best striker, yeah, in Costa Rica the last couple of years. And you ask me, he's in the top 5 best striker in Central America. He's playing for the best club in Central America. This will be you know, signing up for SAPRISSA. It's a dream move for him after playing for a couple teams in Costa Rica. Anyone in Costa Rica who love to sign up, you know, for SAPRISSA. Look, I think this was the last team that won, you know, the CONCACAF Champions League. Don't really quote me on that. I think they last time they won it in 2005. Or a team outside of Mexico and the US, you know, won the CONCACAF Champions League. So they have won this trophy like 3 times, you know, but big club in Costa Rica, man. But I mean, that's part one. You know, I clip up the video. I couldn't play all of it. It's not mine. You know, all that video is courtesy of JOSUE QUESADA, you know, a journalist out of Costa Rica. You know, very good interview, and that is just part one. You know, look, if you ask me, if Javon East, you know, had a different nationality, maybe if he was a Costa Rican, maybe if he was a South American, maybe Javon East would have found himself in, you know, Turkey, Asia, you know, in Dubai, Qatar, Saudi Arabia. You ask me, push his career a lot more far than where he's at right now, earning a lot more money. you know. But hopefully, man, Javon East, you know, can get all his salary that he have left back on his contract. Hopefully, they can come to an agreement. But Javon East, man, you know, just, you know, other clubs, you know, this is what Javon East have to say as well about reports flying up that he is probably linking with other big name club in Costa Rica like Alianza and Herediano. You know, this is what the man have to say again around his future.
Did other club contact to you these days, around these days?
Yeah, like normally speaking, like what my situation at the moment, but I told him I have to spend time with my family because we just done finish a tournament and I need time to think. I can't make a decision right now.
Okay, Alajuelense did contact you?
No, I don't speak with nobody on that side.
Okay.
I never speak with nobody on that side.
Not even Herediano,
No,
Cartaginés?
no.
Nobody has an offer for you here in Costa Rica?
All right, my situation is why maybe nobody can. I change my number a lot.
Okay.
You know, but I don't really have nothing to say. You know, again, I'm watching the situation very carefully, and you know, whatever reports popping up, I will be reporting it as well. As I don't know, Javon East is a reggae boy player, he's a Jamaican, and you know, this is all about Jamaican football. So wish Javon East all the best, and wish him and him agent and his, you know, his lawyer as well. He said he have a lawyer from Spain, you know, so hopefully they can get this issue solved really soon, and Javon East can get back on the playing pitch, you know, and score some more goals again. This is not a normal man in Costa Rican football. He are well be known, and fans all over in Costa Rica voicing their opinion as well, you know, saying that look, the club should do better. They should treat Javon ROMARIO East a lot better because he produced the goods, and they brought in some more fresh pieces, players that, you know, coming from other club in Costa Rica, players coming from, you know, in Argentina. You know, the coach, you know, he is a Argentinian / Costa Rican citizen, you know, so I don't know, man, but I just don't think they can really replace Javon East and replace the goals that he scored for them. Can't do what he have done. Javon East is a top player in Costa Rican football. You understand? So pity that this player only get a handful of reggae boy caps in his locker, or you know, get a few appearances for the national team. You know, again, one of the best striker in Central America, and a lot of clubs are monitoring his situation. You have clubs in Honduras is monitoring him, clubs that are going to be in the CONCACAF Champions League, clubs are going to be in the CONCACAF Champions League in Costa Rica, you know, so clubs in Central America is watching and monitoring the situation really closely and ready to offer Javon East a contract. I don't think he will short of offers or people inquiring about, you know, his signature. Again, big player. He's a top striker in Central America, well known top striker, you understand? But that is the morning inside of people. You bless upon yourself. Hopefully everybody have a really good day, and guess what, tomorrow is Freestyle Friday. As I don't know, we're going to freestyle a lot of stuff on the morning inside of tomorrow. Bless upon yourself. Thanks for watching. This is Nicardo Media House. I'm out.